Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Z Phoenix, and how's it going? How's everybody doing? This is some Bulletstorm. If you haven't seen it before, it's a pretty good game. It came out about a month and a half ago or so, give or take. I don't have the game. I didn't buy it. I rented it, obviously, and it's worth the renting. I'm not going to buy it. It's a good game, and definitely worth a play, worth a look at, but it's definitely not worth buying at $60 anyway. Maybe if it goes down, in a year or something, it'd be worth playing. But at $60, it's a little bit overpriced, if you ask me. Just tell you a little about the game. It's kind of an over-the-top first-person shooter. I mean, they got ridiculous weapons like a sniper where you can direct the bullet, and they got a gun that basically shoots a power like a drill into somebody, so you could really drill them to the wall, and they'll spin around on the drill part. It's very um, I don't know. It's a very gory game, but it's a good game, and the weapons are fun and interesting. I'm actually not a big fan of the whole sniper rifle with two with that you can control the bullet with, just because it kind of takes away the skillness of shooting with a regular sniper. But other than that, it's good. The only really thing that I think is a downside of the game while I was playing it was that the multiplayer isn't really that. It's not bad. It's just there's not enough there to warrant a long period of play. When you play Black Ops or Halo Reach, I mean, there's enough there that you can really get into it. There's multiple maps. There's tons of different guns. There's a progressing system of just getting better, but just leveling up and whatnot within the multiplayer and whatnot. Bulletstorm doesn't really have that much, and it's there's just not really enough there to make it worthwhile. I think for a full $60. That's why I was saying that it's probably a good rent game, but not a good buy game, just because of that. At the end of the day, I think it's one of those games that it's really good as far as just kind of like the overall. It's really fun. The campaign's fun. It's difficult, but not too difficult. The skill shot. Finding clever ways to kill people, of pushing them into exposed rebar and slamming him, and kicking him into rivers, and just a bunch of different crazy shit you can do. You can chop people up on fans and crazy shit. It's it brings kind of like a new aspect to the first person shooter thing, but and that's really good. It's really cool. It's just it's not enough of a mechanic to really warrant more than probably like a single playthrough. Maybe a couple playthroughs at most, but I don't think there's enough there with that to make it worth the while, make it worth $60. I guess that's kind of the is all end all of it. But it's a very funny game. The story's good. It's pretty clever dialogue within the story itself, and it keeps you entertained, which is always funny. It has a really sinister, really head case, screwed up villain, and I don't know. It's the villain is entertaining because he's such a cruel, evil bastard, but he's funny at the same time. Um, so that's really cool, and some of the dialogues between the villain and the hero are really good. But the one thing that surprised me, the story was better than I thought it would be. I thought it was kind of going to be one of those simple kind of whatever stories that it's more about the gameplay and whatnot. But it was actually really I mean, it wasn't an amazing story, but it kind of tied itself together fairly well, and it was both clever and funny, and especially how there was more to it than just here's a bad guy you're supposed to kill because he's a bad guy, now go kill him, which tend to be like the Call of Duty plots. There's not really a lot of plot there. It's more just like there's the bad guy, kill all of them, and then you know blow something up, then run over here and kill everybody in the way, and then blow something up. It's just not much there as far as story with a lot of the first person shooters. But this one's actually a little different, and it does have a pretty good story to it. So that's really cool. It does have probably one of the biggest like cinematic like set pieces, if you want to call it that, of any first person shooter or maybe any game in general that I've seen. Whether it be like the Godzilla, not the little one I show in this gameplay, but there's a lot bigger one like the size of like 30-story buildings. And like big set piece with that. There's a big set piece with the dam and all this. You have tons of crazy shit happening, and I don't know. It kind of brings a bit of excitement and like thrill to it. It's kind of movie-esque when it comes to that, so that's pretty cool. But anyway, if I had to rate this game, I'd probably go for like an 8.5. Just I think it's a really good game. I think it's fun. I think if you're gonna play the campaign, you're gonna really like it. It's gonna be well worth it. I just think when it comes down to the price of it, that it's not really going to be worth the a full $60. So I'd probably wait till it drops down or just rent the thing, because you'll probably get all you want out of it with that. So and I think this game was a bit of a I don't know, kind of a in between Gears 2 and Gears 3, because Gears 3 got pushed back, and I think they probably knew that they were going to push it back as far as they did, so that they wouldn't release at the same time and whatnot. So it's a good first-person shooter if you want to occupy a few days with it, maybe a couple weeks with it. Even you might even be playing it, but I doubt you're gonna be playing it more than that. Yeah, I just don't think it's gonna happen, to be honest. I just don't think there's enough there for you to do that. But yeah, anyway, it's a really good game. It's just rent it, not buy it. So, but I'm actually really excited about Gears 3. I don't know if you guys are big into Gears fans, but Gears 1 and 2 was kind of the first online multiplayer stuff that I really ever played. I guess Call of Duty 4 came a little after Gears 1, but those are like the Gears 1 was one of the first games that I got, and it was a lot of fun and it was exciting. It was a lot different because it had the cover system, which really wasn't seen that much before. I mean, you had it like Raw and a couple other games, but it wasn't. You didn't really see it all over the place. It was kind of a new and inventive thing. And anyway, it's kind of cool to finally get the close out of the series and see them working on something new after it gets done. So, and they've had so much time to work on it. I can't imagine it's not going to be great. But and it looks good. So I'm hoping that that's the game. I feel like it's going to be one of those games that by the end of it, the entire humanity just dies out or something. Just because the game like keeps going like more and more tragic and hopeless like fight that it's rather just unfortunate. It's like playing Halo Reach, where it's like you knew pretty much everybody was gonna die and that you're gonna lose the fight because everybody knew Halo Reach was taken, or the Planet Reach or whatever was taken over. So you kind of just like knew what was gonna happen. It was just more about how it was gonna happen. I wouldn't be surprised if Gears 3 is like that, where everything just like falls apart and you just end up being like, damn, that's unfortunate at the end of it. But anyway, I'm really excited about it. I think it'll be really good. I've also been playing Darksiders and StarCraft 2 a little bit lately. I'm probably going to put some of that gameplay up. And I'll put more Black Ops up too. I haven't been having much fun with Black Ops lately. It's been driving me crazy, and so I'm kind of looking for something else to play. That's why I picked up Bulletstorm. So, and I might end up renting Homefront again. I want to try to get it up for 360 so I can play with friends. And I heard Crysis 2 was good, so I might be getting Crysis 2 and put some of that on there. I don't have all that much cash on me right now, so I kind of navigate how I want to spend my money as far as buying a game or not. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. If you could, it would be awesome if you could thumb the thing up, like it. Yeah. Anyway, I will see y'all later. Peace, guys.